Babalik po tayo dito sa loob ng Davao City Recreation Center as you're still watching the game day number 3 nating 89th Araw ng Davao Invitational Basketball Tournament, and this is exclusively streamed live on Facebook sa Madiao Sports Davao. Sa kamayang gabi, Davao Mindanao, ako po si Ray Alonsagay, kauban ako si Coach Rocky Mejos.
Hello Davaoenos, we are watching once again the day number 3 of the 89th Araw ng Davao Invitational Basketball Tournament. Another exciting matchup that we are going to feature the first runner-ups, of course, of the Dasafi representing itong SPC San Pedro College Stallions, and on the other hand, the University of Cebu Webmasters. And of course, would like to invite you to watch our Facebook Live in Madiao Sports Davao.
Alright, and also we have the third member of the panel. That's our courtside reporter, Trina Blanco. So siya po ang mag-uulat sa ating laro this evening dito po sa loob ng Davao City Recreation Center. So let's listen in to Trina Blanco.
We remain here at the Davao City Recreation Center for the 89th Araw ng Davao Invitational Basketball Tournament. I am Trina Blanco reporting live here from the courtside. And our second match of the day will be a clash between the San Pedro College and the University of Cebu. The Webmasters are coming off a dominant performance yesterday, securing a comfortable win against the Kings. On the other side, the Stallions are coming off a high-pressure thriller, escaping with a one-point victory. Now let's see tonight if the Stallions can get another win or if the Webmasters stay undefeated. Over to you, Ray and Rocky.
Alright, thank you very much, Trina Blanco, for the pre-game update. So here's our game at hand once again. So this is the matchup between the undefeated University of Cebu Webmasters versus the 1-1 San Pedro College Stallions ng Dasafi. So yan ating aabangan dito sa loob ng Davao City Recreation Center. So we're about to start sa ating second game this evening mula dito sa Davao City Recreation Center. So here's our game announcer, Leroy Salarda.
Now it's home of the BCRC for a second game of our Saturday basketball action of the 89th Araw ng Davao Invitational Basketball Tournament. Davaoenyo po, inampong nagkahiusa. Davaoenyo, disiplinado. So we would like to thank our following sponsors and helping making this event possible. The City Players Company of Davao, Royal Alzaya Hotel Davao, Arcadia Active Basketball Center, April Palm, Open Space Cafe Bar, Virginia Goods, Nestle Crunch, and of course we'd like to invite everybody to please do like and follow the Facebook page of Madiao Sports Davao for basketball action around the city. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our second game featuring the San Pedro College Stallions up against the University of Cebu Webmasters. Well, let's get into the action. Let's meet the starters of both games. We welcome the starters of San Pedro College Stallions. The man in the middle wearing jersey number 28, Peter Araw. Wearing jersey number 22, as home forward, Keith Marquez. As shooting guard, wearing jersey number 31, John Fry. As shooting guard, wearing jersey number 15, John Ulova. And point guard, wearing jersey number 10, Jim Sula. Head coach of the Pedro College Stallions, Coach Junior Sakiel. Assistant coach, Tristan Palino. And your sports coordinator, John Suarez. And now the starters of the University of Cebu Webmasters. Man in the middle, wearing jersey number 34, Prince Acera. At forward, wearing jersey number 24, Arnold Mendoza. At the other forward, wearing jersey number 91, Madeline Iligoyo. At guard, wearing jersey number 29, Nino Antulan. And at the other guard, wearing jersey number 4, Jefferson Munoz. Head coach of the University of Cebu Webmasters, Coach Kenneth Quisante. Assistant coach, Charlie Tomorrow, Kim Rojas, DJ Machete, and Joey Bacos. Here with Coach Art Banson. Ladies and gentlemen,
And here are your starting five. For San Pedro College, we have Rodulfa, Lulab, Adabo, Marquez, and Taray. And for the UC Webmasters, we have Nonol, Atunay, Asenas, Eligoyo, and Minyosa. So yung ating first five on our final game this Saturday evening mula dito sa Davao City Recreation Center. So jump ball, and the opening tip now controlled by San Pedro College. So a different starting five for the UC Webmasters.
Yes, they're starting small ball. And you know what's interesting about this? This is a rematch of the PRISA 2025 matchup. Naglaban na din itong UC at saka San Pedro College.
So they have a history
Yes, they
between
have.
these two teams. So that ball was knocked away. That was a steal from Peter Adabo.
So,
Yeah, go ahead, Coach Rocky.
so nakikita ko dito, like na sinabi mo kanina, Ray, new starting five. So the coach of UC really is trying to adapt and doing correct matchup para magkaroon ng magandang timplada ang kanilang takbo sa ofensiba at saka defensiba.
And of course, itong San Pedro College is sa mga elite small ball teams nung nakarang Dasafi season. Actually, they finished the season as the #1 seed, itong San Pedro College, but eventually they lost to the eventual champions, Jose Maria College Kings, in the grueling 3-game final series.
And not only that, Ray, looks like we know that UC is waiting already in the championship game tomorrow.
Oo.
So this could be, a strategy of their coach in preparing for their game for tomorrow in the final day.
Exactly. So we're down to 10 seconds. Trying to go the entry pass, and that was broken up. Marquez, nagmamadali, takes it right to the hole. And the first basket for San Pedro College Stallions.
So that was Keith Marquez.
And he was the mythical 5 member nung nakaraang season ng Dasafi.
That's right. So if SPC will win in today's game, they will be 2-1 record, right?
Oo.
And if they lost, there will be a triple tie of the Benedicto College and JFC/SPC.
So yan yung possible scenarios after the game sa ngayong gabi, Coach Rocky.
So an early 4-0 run for the SPC Stallions.
So good start for Coach Jigger Saniel ng San Pedro College. Atunay, bibigay sa kanyang kakampi, that's Minyosa. That's a 3-point shot. And that's a perimeter jumper mula kang Arnold Eligoyo. And we have another whistle. So foul against James Lulab.
So loose ball.
14 seconds to shoot.
So itong UC looks to break the ice on this possession. Eligoyo receives the pass. Nono looks at the clock, down to 9 seconds. Looks to make his move against John Rodulfa. Oh, nice bullet pass inside. The layup goes for Mark Asenas, their big man.
Good dish right there from Nonol, identifying the open man in that penetration.
Uy, nakalusot doon. That's Cedric Taray. What a pass from Peter Adabo.
A miscommunication defense of UC Webmasters right there.
And the defense caught napping there for the Webmasters. A quick answer in transition from Arnold Minyosa.
Arnold Minyosa, the pride of Davao del Norte.
He had a solid game yesterday against the JMC Kings. Itong si Arnold Minyosa.
Ang daming hustle play na ginawa ni Arnold eh. So I think that's the root of his momentum.
Siya yung nagbibigay ng energy, yung hustle. Itong si Arnold Minyosa last night against JMC. As he grabs the offensive rebound. Nonol for 3, way off. Loose ball, and Nonol able to recover. And looks like last touch by Keith Marquez. But the referees have changed the call, and that will go to San Pedro College. So 3 minutes gone by in the opening quarter. Rodulfa opened 3. And And John Rodulfa had a solid game yesterday against Benedicto College.
That's right. So, grabe yung blowout victory ng ni John Rodolpa. Parang tulipas din.
And Jefferson Nonol able to switch hands using his left hand. As we're tied at 6. Marquez, the drive sa baseline. And that was deflected. Great defense from the UC Webmasters. Minyosa, nagmamadali. Looking for an open teammate. Babalik ang Nonol, top of the key. Long range bomb, no. Nice box out rebound from Peter Adabo. Able to locate Keith Marquez. Rodolfa wide open for 3.
And John Rodolfa starting to heat up once again. Remember, Ray, yesterday he has 27 big points.
Pero a quick answer para dito sa UC, that's from Mark Asenas. Their big man, able to run the floor. So 98 ating talaan for San Pedro College. John Rodulfa, able to spot Taray. Mid-range jumper, misses. Ball deflected, knocked loose. And here comes UC. Nonol. Now at the point for the UC Webmasters. Minyosa will jack it up, way short. And here comes Marquez for San Pedro College. They look to go on the run. Rodulfa nagmamadali, takes it right to the basket, misses the layup.
Oh, a knockout play!
And gets the basket and one for John Rodulfa.
parang inagawan ng cellphone.
That's a quick swipe from John Rodulfa, able to get that basket to go. A chance for the three-point play. He looks to continue his impressive performance dito sa Davao City Recreation Center.
So this is now itong si Ekal is checking in.
Alongside Carlo Angelio, number 18 ng UC.
Yes, Angelio and Lapis also checks in. And now,
So we also have a different five now off the bench.
That's
for Coach Kern Cesante as Rodulfa completes the three-point play. So we also have that's Joseph Nalos and also Prince Algarino now coming into the lineup for UC. So a different five tonight for Coach Kern Cesante.
so Lapis looking for their big guy. The fans are excited for Ekal's post play.
Salgarino mid-range. His first touch is no good. And here comes John Rodulfa. Rodulfa, babalik sa labas. Keith Marquez thought about it. 13 to shoot. Extra pass, Rodulfa for 3. And that misses, and we have a whistle. So we're now at the 4-minute mark of the first quarter. Let's listen in to Trina Blanco.
Leading up to this game, I spoke with the University of Cebu Webmasters point guard Leon Chavez, and he emphasized that their strategy is simple, and that is absolute adherence to the coaching staff's defensive system. Leon also shared that their focus isn't just physical, but also mental. They prepared themselves to stay locked in regardless of the noise, with a mindset na magpadayon or to keep pushing forward and executing their brand of basketball no matter the score. It's all about consistency for the boys from Cebu City today. Over to you, Ray and Rocky.
So we have a timeout on the floor here in this first quarter.
And again, we would like to invite everybody tomorrow. Our games will start at 4 in the afternoon. Again, let's walk those hapon na natin game na magsulat po ipanglog by our championship game. We start probably at 6. So be sure to be here as early as 4 o'clock in the afternoon as we celebrate the 89th Araw ng Davao.
So 4-point lead para dito sa San Pedro College Stallions. A good start for Coach Jigger Saniel, Coach Rocky.
Yes, SPC started very strong because of their proper spacing, good ball movement, and a good execution. Ika nga, trust the system. Now, both teams are trusting the system of their head coaches, Coach Kern for UC Webmasters, Coach Jigger Saniel, a phenomenal coach for SPC Davao City.
Here comes UC, down 4. Lapis. Now off the curl, that's Joseph Nalos. One-hander. That's short, but Ekal trying to go on the putback. That was a good hustle play from Peter Adabo with the box out rebound as he was fouled.
Ekal is the player favorite.
Siya yung fan favorite ngayong gabi, Coach Rocky.
Yes, of everybody. A big, huge size.
Pero penalty na ang UC, so 2 free throws coming up for Peter Adabo. He's gonna battle against a much bigger, much more physical Ekal ng UC. So that's gonna be an interesting challenge for Peter Adabo.
Mapapasubok itong si Pete Adabo sa lakas ng katawan nitong si Ekal.
I'm pretty sure he's learned from their last encounter during the pre-SA tournament.
That's right.
So balik sa 6 now. 6 na po ang abante ng San Pedro College Stallions. So here comes Nalos. Danny Boy Lapis had a solid outing as well against JMC.
A good shooter.
Ekal, he'll try a three-pointer. That's way short. But he grabs his own miss. Ekal, that's another open look. That's 2 straight misses. Lapis for 3. That's 3 misses from the beyond the arc. Itong UC Webmasters.
So ball possession will stay to the University of Cebu Webmasters.
So they got the lucky break after 3 straight misses from beyond the arc. So 14 to shoot for the yellow shirts. Off the inbounds. Great patience. I think that was Danny Boy Lapis able to draw the foul.
So far, so good ang pinapakita ng SPC College Stallions in their defensive side. No, they're undersized if nakikita mo talaga yung lineup. But UC still match-upping and doing their A-game sa offensiva at defensiva.
So he was the one of the steady contributors last night against JMC, itong si Danny Boy Lapis. 14 to 10 ating talaan. Taray for 3. Got it! That's a good start if you're John Cedric Taray.
Underrated player, but a deadly defender and a good shooter para sa SPC.
7 na po ang abante ng San Pedro College. Pabalik ang Joseph Nalos. Alley-oop pass. And the tip in is good for Prince Salgarino.
But a good play right there for UC Webmasters. Talagang nagkakaamuyan itong mga players nila. They know where to pass, when to pass.
Here comes Rodulfa. Looks to step up his A-game tonight against the mighty UC Webmasters. Goes in and out on his 3-point attempt. Angelio, tatawid sa bola. Salgarino. Great ball movement. Here comes Danny Boy Lapis. Mintis yung 3-point attempt. And here comes James Lulab. Oh, that was a poor pass. Ilang masalo doon ni John Rodulfa.
Some miscommunication right there. And a new entry for SPC. We're seeing
Nico Marinduque and Jaden Pairat. So the 2 bigs coming off the bench for Coach Jigger Saniel.
And these 2 bigs are very athletic. They can play inside and outside in their position.
Angelio, pabalik ang Charles Ekal. Has the size advantage against Pairat, and he wins the battle. How about that?
So big, so strong para kay Ekal.
And that's another bad pass for San Pedro College. They have to limit those sloppy plays if they want to stay ahead against the Webmasters. 90 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Angelio. Pabalik ang Salgarino. He'll try to shoot a 3-pointer. It rims out. Nico Marinduque with his first rebound.
Good hustle play by Nico. Here comes Rodolfa.
Marquez will try a 3-pointer. And the 3-point struggles continue for Keith Marquez. Lapis from way outside. And Nice box out from San Pedro College. So that's another sloppy play in transition for the Stallions.
Ang daming missed passes, delayed passes, miscommunication, misread for SPC.
So that would be a challenge tonight if you're Coach Jigger Saniel alongside his assistant, Pac Balino.
Ito na naman, the post play.
Ekal kontra kang Pairat. He wants to overpower Pairat. Itong si Ekal. Quadruple team. Passes to the corner. Here comes Joseph Nalos. But shot clock down to 5. Lapis. Touch pass to Salgarino. Want to shoot though. And that's a violation.
So naputo ka na. So, ng shot clock violation. 33.1 seconds remaining.
So that's a good stop for San Pedro College. So the Stallions looks to end this first quarter on a high note with 25 seconds to go. Almost deflected, able to find Marquez. Lulab looks at the clock, down to 9 seconds. Marquez will try another 3. Malakas nga lang. Rebound mapunta ka Salgarino, loose ball. And the Webmasters will take possession with 10 seconds to go in the first quarter.
10.4 seconds in our game clock.
So SPC continues their full court pressure.
Now down to 6 seconds. Nalos. Solid screen there from Ekal. As there's a foul with 3.4 to go. So first foul on Carl Wood. So it's going to be a quick shot coming up for UC with 3.4 to go. So papasok dito si MJ Reyes, number 70.
The smallest man on the floor, the Mighty Mouse.
But an elite defender.
But he was the MVP of the NBTC Davao.
Lapis, that was way off, and that ends the first quarter. It's an interesting contest here inside the Davao City Recreational Center as the Stallions ng San Pedro College takes a 17-14 lead over the University of Cebu Webmasters. So ito ating mga first quarter highlights hatid sa inyo ng 89th Araw ng Davao Invitational Basketball Tournament. So we'll take a short break. We will return for the second quarter. So we're about to begin the second quarter as San Pedro College with a solid start for them. So John Rodulfa, the usual suspect, with a solid start in terms of scoring, Coach Rocky.
Yes, that's right. No, yesterday's game was his blowout victory game. 27 points for John Rodolfa. And of course, this is a must-win game for SPC Stallions.
And there's Atunay with his first three-pointer of the game.
Speaking of, a must-win game for SPC Stallions kasi itong UC, they're waiting for championship na para bukas.
Kasi currently, they're undefeated on their campaign this evening as Nico Marinduque with his first made field goal from the baseline.
If meron tayong most improved player in just a few months, Nico Marinduque is the man for that.
He had a limited production noong nakarang season of the Desafi, itong si Nico Marinduque. But so far, he's having a breakout campaign, itong si Nico Marinduque for San Pedro College. Fadeaway jumper. Was a good contest from Marinduque. Agawan ng loose ball. That was a good hustle from MJ Reyes, and that will go to San Pedro College.
The mighty mouse, MJ Reyes. Look at his height. He's been pressured with big guys right here. But the heart of this player is rock solid.
He may be 5'3", but he's a mighty defender. Itong si MJ Reyes. Jaden Pairat. Able to find Nico Marinduque, who hit his first field goal in the second quarter. Balikan Reyes with 5 to shoot. But he has to make this shot from long range.
Well deflected right there. Bothered shot.
And Nono able to recover near half court. He's going to be hounded by MJ Reyes. Nono able to create separation. Jumpers missed. Here comes Keith Marquez for San Pedro College. Able to find Reyes mid-range. Jumper, got it!
That's his spot.
Pero ang bilis ng pababa ng bola dito. And that's a jam for Arnold Eligoyo. Ang bilis ng pagbaba ng bola dito. Itong si Eligoyo.
Good recognition. Early offense play para sa University of Cebu.
So 13 to shoot for Carl Wood. Stops on a dime. Nice hook shot for 2. So di rin magpapuli itong si Carl Wood on his first field goal of the game. Oh, that's a hard screen. Offensive foul called on Eligoyo.
That's right. So a good call by the officiating officials.
So it's 23 to 19 for San Pedro College. 4 na po ang abante ng Stallions. At tatawag muna ng timeout ang UC Webmasters as we're now 7 minutes and 39 remaining in the second period. Balik po sa 4 ang abante ng San Pedro College Stallions. So itong si MJ Reyes delivering some hustle plays to start the second period as San Pedro College looks to stay ahead of the runners-up of the CESAFI, itong UC Webmasters. Here comes Jaden Pairat. Now on top of the key, bibigay dito kang Keith Marquez. Marquez stops. Oh, that was blocked from Eligoyo, but Pairat able to recover. Wood, using his speed, able to find Marinduque. That spins out, but 2 free throws coming up for the breakout star of this tournament, Nico Marinduque.
The fans are enjoying, the battle between San Pedro and UC because the undersized players, talagang nagiging favorite ng mga manonood. Yung mga kagatulad ng SPC, undersized players, but they have the big heart to play a good defense. Yeah, it's really amazing to see and watch these players playing against UC.
So goes 2 for 2 for Nico Marinduque, who is from Panabo City, Davao del Norte. So shoutout na ako sa mga amigo diha.
Uy, silingan din mo.
Oo. From Panabo City, we're also gonna celebrate the Araw ng Panabo, which will take place by the end of this month.
So sa mga taga Panabo diha, shout out sa inyo ha.
Here comes a tunay. Nono on the left side, kontra kang MJ Reyes. The small guy battle. And there's a foul called on the blue shirts. And that's against Reyes. So 2 free throws coming up for Jefferson Nonol.
So Jefferson Nonol has a very good explosiveness, no? Pagdating sa penetration, he has a good and he has a quick first step. Yun
Oo.
ang makita ko sa kanya.
So second free throw coming up for Jefferson Nonol. Oh, good contribution so far in the first half as he nails the second free throw. 25-20 for the Stallions. Khairat on top. Now surveys the court. Gives it up to Carl Wood. On the left wing. Punta kang Atunay. You can see the defense from Atunay. There's a switch. Minyosa now guarding Carl Wood. I think there's a double foul. Coach Rocky?
He has a double foul. So that's Iligoyo and Marquez.
I think these two guys are trying to establish position kasi itong si Eligoyo and Marquez. So double foul indeed against Eligoyo and Marquez. So we're down to 6 on the shot clock. Wood catch and shoot. And rebound mapunta kang Asenyas.
Malaki ditong si Asenyas, ha? Huge body.
So he wants to showcase what he's got tonight for the Webmasters.
Good ball rotation.
Minyosa from straight away. Malakas yung 3-point attempt. What a hustle there from MJ Reyes. Almost saving the possession for San Pedro College. Pero bola mananatili sa UC.
So 14 seconds. So as you can see, second quarter na and still the second stringer and the third stringer pa rin yung pinapalaro ni Coach Kern sa University of Cebu. So maybe the people were gonna ask that. So the UC is already waiting for championship in the battle for the last day.
Marquez, still another missed 3-pointer. Battle for the loose ball. And Atunay able to grab it for UC. So sama na si Asenyas, Nonol, Binyosa, and of course, that's Eligoyo. So that's the 5 on the floor this evening for UC. So we will have a courtside report from Trina Blanco.
If you ask the Stallions about their preparation for any game, you'll learn that their approach is entirely inward. The players firmly believe that their toughest opponent isn't the team across the court, but themselves. This me versus me mentality comes directly from none other than head coach Jigger Sakiel, as he constantly reminds his squad that they have their own system, their own rhythm, and their own hard-earned practice to rely on. For Coach Jigger, if they can master their own execution and stay disciplined, the results will take care of themselves. Let's see if that internal focus translates to a lead on the scoreboard. Back to you, Ray and Rocky.
All right, thank you very much, Trina Blanco, for the report. So we have a different 5 para dito sa UC. So we have Quizon, Chavez, Sordilla, Leonard. And of course, that's Yun Chavez as well. So a different 5 on the floor, Coach Rocky, ngayong gabi.
That's right. So ito, pinasok na ni Coach Kern ang kanyang main point guard na si Neon Chavez. Has been a big contributor in playmaking for UC. And the member of Mythical 5 for the CISAFI 2025-2026, ito si Libatog.
That's right, that's Ray Charles Libatog also checking in for UC. And that's another foul. I think that's against Shem Bayate.
Yeah, the Shane Bayate. So their team captain of SPC Stallions is checking back in.
Papasok din dito si Russell Laganson, number 4 for SPC for Nico Marinduque. So plenty of time the shot clock para dito sa UC. Chavez looks to set up their offense. The crossover. Entry pass to Leonard. Shot will not count as that was a foul on the floor against SPC.
Luther Leonard has been exceptional performance here sa kanyang debut game sa Davao. No? First time natin nakita to si Leonard and he's been doing a lot of good things para sa kanilang kupunan.
So that was the last foul to give if you're SPC. 4-team foul na sila. Chavez looks to make his work. Shembayati now guarding him. The kick out, that's the Batog from long range. No. And that will go to San Pedro College. Trying to protect this 5-point lead in this second period.
So here comes Rodolfo against Neon Chavez.
Ito, magandang matchup ito tonight to Coach Rocky.
Yeah, two brainy guards.
Marquez thought about it, pulls up, jumper's good.
Keith Marquez, very explosive and a very good pull-up jumper.
I think this is the largest lead of this game tonight. Luther Leonard has a size advantage against Laganson. Posting up. And that was a good save from Quizon.
Good save and recovery.
Sordilla has to heave it up as the shot clock was winding down, and that's an air ball.
So 27 points deficit for the San Pedro College is up by 7 now.
So meron na tayong 4 na minuto na natitira sa ating first half. Laganson. Ibigay ng pick si Pairat. He'll try his luck from 3. Knocks it down! A double-digit lead for the Stallions. So here comes Charles Libatog on a post-up against Pairat. The push shot and gets the roll.
Good body control there for Libatog.
Laganson now drives closer. Bounce pass inside to Marquez. Balik sa labas, Pairat. Nice ball movement for San Pedro College. The runner from Rodolfo. And the tip goes into the hands of Sordilla. And a solid game last night against JMC. Quizon, he'll try his luck from 3. Malakas. And here comes Rodolfo. Tumatakbo na dito si John Rodolfo. On the open court, bounce pass to Marquez. Blocked! Pero natawagan ng foul kontra kang Charles Libatog.
So good recognition to the open man, itong SPC. Finding Marquez. So they're going to trip to the free throw line, shooting 2.
So far, Coach Rocky, maganda yung court spacing in this first half for San Pedro College.
That is right. No? San Pedro College loves to play on a wide space open court. The more wider they are, the more they can penetrate and do their cuts or yung mga backdoor plays na ginagawa nila.
They have this space and space style of play, I guess, Coach Rocky. Nakita natin, especially last season sa Dasafi.
That's right.
As he goes 2 for 2 from the foul line, itong si Keith Marquez. So we have 2 more guys coming off the bench for San Pedro College. Seth Albiendo and alongside another undersized big.
A miss.
Oh, that's a missed layup from UC. So that's also Siron Ambuat also checking in for San Pedro College, number 11.
Non Dennis Rodman ng Davao.
Oo. Albiendo with his first touch way off.
Out of range. Ano si Seth Albiendo.
2.5 minutes to go in this second period. Leonard on a quick post up. Able to find Libatog off the cut. And good box out rebound by the Stallions. Laganson, bullet pass. Rodolfo, nice extra feed. Albiendo stops. Pabalik dito kang John Rodolfo. Now looks down court. Babalik sa labas. Laganson, almost deflected. Got it right back. Albiendo from close range. Misses. And who looks there for the offensive rebound? Mintis nga lang yung tira doon.
He's very small but he was able to grab the rebound.
Ito si Siron Ambuat. Able to crush that offensive rebound.
He's enjoying it.
So itong Stallions still enjoying a double-digit lead. Ibatog on a quick move against Seth Albiendo. Attracting a double team. Somehow gets it to go.
So big, so strong. Itong si Libatog.
So using his upper body strength to overpower the 2 defenders. Laganson. Now goes on the left wing. Albiendo in trouble almost. Pabalik dito kang Laganson with 10 to shoot. Has to make an emergency pass. Bayate able to catch it. Shot clock down to 4 though. They have to make a quick shot. Albiendo blocked by Libatog.
Good defense for UC Webmasters right there. Recognizing the shot clock is winding down.
So babalik po si James Rulab for Russell Laganson. as the Stallions looks to maintain this lead as we are about to finish this first half. So the UC Webmasters currently undefeated at 2-0. And they want to stay on top of the standings. Chavez on the post-up. And a foul on Shem Bayate. Penalty na sila.
Yes, and Neon Chavez will go to the free throw line, shooting 2. So 54 seconds ang natitira sa second quarter. And all we can see for UC is really dominating inside. They're dumping the ball on the paint, taking advantage of their size, and now it brings them to a free throw opportunity.
And especially Charles Libatog having a solid second quarter for him, leading the charge for the Webmasters in the second period.
On the other hand naman, itong SPC, they keep on doing proper spacing. At napatimeout nga si Coach Jigger Sanyel.
So we're under a minute to go in this second period as the Stallions still maintaining a 32-25 lead. Itong San Pedro College Stallions looks to protect this lead as we're about to finish this first half against the runners-up of the CESAFI League, the University of Cebu Webmasters. It's 32-25. So they want to end this first half on a high note.
That's right, no? And of course, putting pride. You know, Cebu is known with solid players playing already in the pro leagues, no, such as Junmar Fajardo, studied in Cebu, University of Cebu Webmasters.
Albiendo contested jumper. Hold on, we're down to 27 seconds remaining. A little confusion there on the side of San Pedro College.
So 25, hindi kasi tumama daw sa ring eh. That's what they're claiming in. But the referee said that ball is still live.
Here comes Rodulfa coming off the inbounds. And that's a missed shot. And we're down to 20 seconds to go. Last shot time for the Webmasters. And Chavez looks at the clock. We're down to 14 seconds. So Rilia looks to make some magic to finish the first half.
Titira yan.
He'll launch from way outside. Got it!
I told you so, Ray. He's waiting for the clock to wind down.
And that's a long-range bomb for Rico Sordilia. And that ends our first half as the Stallions ng San Pedro College with a 32-28 lead over the UC Webmasters. So we're now at halftime dito sa loob ng Davao City Recreation Center. As we take a look at our second quarter highlights, hatid sa inyo ng 89th Araw ng Davao Invitational Basketball Tournament. So a lot of good quality highlights dito sa ating second period. So we'll take a short break. As we're now at halftime, we'll be back for the third quarter. So we're currently at halftime as the San Pedro College Stallions still having a 4-point lead at halftime, 32 to 28 against the runners-up of the CESAFI League, the University of Cebu Webmasters. So the 89th Araw ng Davao Invitational Basketball Tournament is streamed live exclusively on Facebook sa Madial Sports Davao. And you can also follow our Facebook page to check our schedules and other highlights being offered by the 89th Araw ng Davao Invitational Tournament. So we'll have another courtside report from Trina Blanco.
I am here with Mr. Charles Suarez, Sports Director of the San Pedro College Stallions. Sir, how exciting is it for you to see your student athletes compete here?
Yeah, I'm very excited because this is the first time, no? Actually, we're making history right now. This is the first time that our institution, San Pedro College, was become part of this prestigious tournament, no? So I'm very glad, actually, the whole SPC community, our administrators, we're very happy of the SPC players now playing in this prestigious event, the 89 Davao Araw ng Davao Basketball Tournament.
And sir, you have been very supportive, present since day one. So unsa man imong message to your athletes today?
Yeah, my message is that SPC Stallions, boys, no, just focus in your game, and then I hope and pray that we'll make it to the peak. Good luck, children.
Thank you, Sir Charles. And now let's get back to the ball game. Let's now send it over to Ray and Rocky.
All right, thank you very much, Trina Blanco, as San Pedro College Stallions bringing their A game in the first half against the University of Cebu Webmasters as they're still on top by 4 at halftime. So ako po si Ray Alonsagay, kauban ako si Coach Rocky Mejos, and so far for San Pedro College, they're aiming big this evening.
That's right. No, it's a UC, like I've said, the UC University of Cebu Webmasters is really a powerhouse team in CESAFI, in Cebu's league, finest. No, they end up first runner-up in the last season of the CESAFI 2025-2026. On the other hand naman, they're battling against the first runner-up also of the DASAFI Season 1, the San Pedro College Stallions. Ang kagandahan dito, UC in the Invitational Basketball Tournament sa Davao, they have 2-0 standing. And they're going to be in the championship game tomorrow at 6 p.m. They are the main event, so they're just waiting for sino yung magiging kalaban nila. This time naman, San Pedro College, it's a must-win game for them. They have the 1-1 record. So if they're gonna win, they are going to have 2-1 record. So they probably, if they win this game, they are going to face against UC. However, if they're gonna lose this game, they will have a triple tie scenario, and there's a chance that the Benedicto College Cheetahs will face against the UC in the finals.
So yan yung mga possible scenarios after this final game na dito sa Davao City Recreation Center.
That's right. So Ray, gusto ko na din batiin, nanonood sa atin. Start of the second quarter, hanggang ngayon, third quarter rather, nanonood ito. Mga kaibigan natin on live, sila Sinday, Florence, Wilbert, Judy, James, Princess from New Zealand, Daisy, Adam, Reggie, Kairos, Ange, Mel, Raya, Denise, Lester from Australia, and from Sa, Jamaica, Jaira, Aaron, Somo, and Jaya. Yan,
Yun,
happy
so-
viewing po!
Oo. So we're about to begin this third quarter as UC looks to get the upper hand as they're only down by 4.
So starting in the third quarter, good ball rotation. And the biggest man on the floor, Ekal.
And there's Angelio with his first bucket of the third quarter.
Nakita mo yun, Ray, ilang ball movement yun. Ball passes before they make a basket.
Ito yung tinatawag na crisp passing ng UC Webmasters. Corner shot from Adulfa, that's short. And Angelio looks to go on the run. Nalos, that's a long 2. That's good.
It's a 3.
It's actually a 3-pointer for Joseph Nalos. And just like that, UC now on top by 1.
Great recovery. Now we're seeing now the zone defense of UC.
And that's what they applied last night against JMC. Nice touch passing to Adabo. Good ball rotation. Taray hits the mid-range jumper.
So John Taray, one of the coach's favorite in terms of a game style. Very underrated, very humble, but a very good defender.
Oo. So, an elite defender for sure. Ito si John Taray like what we saw noong nakaraang Dasafi season. Ekal. He'll try his luck from 3. And that misses. And here comes Keith Marquez. Sama niya si Lulab, Rodulfa, Taray, and Adabo. Rodulfa, open 3. That rims out. Loose ball, mapunta kang Joseph Nalos. Sama niya si Salgarino, Ekal, Lapis, and of course, Angelio. That's the 5 on the floor for Coach Kurt Cesante.
Good ball movement, ball rotation. Danny Boy, Lapis.
Now goes to work against... Oh, what a pass. Ekal misses the gimme. And hold on, that's a shot clock violation as that ball didn't hit the ring.
You know, Ekal looks very small in terms of height dahil napakalapad na kanyang katawan.
Oo.
But this guy is very tall, huge, and knows how to use his advantage inside.
He has that intimidating presence once Ekal comes into the floor for UC. Nice bounce pass to Marquez. Great look from James Lulab.
That's a fearless attack from Marquez.
So balik sa tatlo ang abante ng San Pedro College Stallions. So far, Coach Rocky, nakita natin yung maganda yung mga ball rotation for these two teams.
That's a renowned pag talagang team may sistema, ganun nangyayari.
Salgarino, tough turnaround, gets it to fall.
Salgarino, silent, but really something to be... Oh, what's that?
May tulak sa ilalim doon and it's like Ekal threw an elbow right at the face of Peter Adabo. So second foul on the big guy, Ekal ng UC. So 14 to shoot. Rodulfa off the inbounds. That's another missed shot from 3 for San Pedro College. It's now a 1-point game and here comes Danny Boy Lapis. Angelio swings it over to Nalos. Left side against Taray. Lapis for 3. That's short. And rebound mapunta kang Adabo. And Rodulfa now surveys the floor. Able to cross over, drives right to the hole, finishes, and 1. There's that quick first step from John Rodulfa.
So yun lang ang disadvantage dyan, no? Kay Ekal. Especially if the yung offensiva medyo maliit at medyo mabilis. So he's gonna be beaten by speed.
Oh, especially from that last move from John Rodulfa. Here's that replay, Coach Rocky, on this Madeo play.
So height doesn't matter para kay John Rodolfa, who finished 27 points in yesterday's game.
As he completes the three-point play, 4 na po ang abante. And that matches the lead at halftime for San Pedro College. Ekal swings it over. Nice ball movement. To the hands of Joseph Nalos in the right corner contra Cantaray. Now we're down to 8 on the shot clock. Entry pass, deflected. Salgarino able to recover. Nalos will try for 3. That rims out. Adabo with the rebound. And here comes James Lula pushing the tempo for the blue shirts. Now here comes Rodolfa taking his time. Pulls up. Jumper is missed. And UC now has the basketball. Salgarino gives it up to Charles Ekal. Nalos has the size advantage over Rodolfa. Angelio. Entry pass to Ekal kontra kang Peter Adabo. Looks to muscle his way right inside the basket. Puts it up. And hold on, there's a whistle. Okay, there's a little confusion there on the side of UC. Ang maging tawag dito.
So tumama kasi sa ring eh. So they thought it's a shot clock violation.
So since tumama yung ring on that last shot from Ekal, that means a new possession for UC.
Yes, another 14-second shot clock. So hindi nakita ng officiating controller natin sa table yung pagtama ng bola sa ring.
So 14 on the shot clock, new possession for UC. Nonol. Ibigay kay Minyosa. Sends it over to the left side. That's Eligoyo. Nonol from the corner. Missed three-pointer. Minyosa off the turnaround. Hits the jumper.
Good fall-away jumper para kay Arnold Minyosa. A pride from Davao del Norte.
Halfway point of this third quarter. Lulab looks for the answer and nails the mid-range.
Good mid-range shot there for Jim Lulab.
So these two teams trading blows in this third period. So down to 12 on the shot clock para kang Eligoyo. Minyosa entry pass, Aseñas. Has the size advantage over Adabo. Down to 2 on the shot clock. Mid-range jumper from Minyosa. Back-to-back buckets for Arnold Minyosa.
Medyo nakakalito minsan talaga. I'm trying to read the flow of the offense of UC. You don't know where it goes kasi ang daming cutters and series of flows.
And Minyosa comes up with the steal, takes it right to the basket, trying to draw the foul, no call. Here comes the fast break, Marquez. The layup is good. So good transition play from SPC. (43-39). Aseñas, bibigay. Now Eligoyo now top of the key. Kontra kang Benedict Morales now coming off the bench. Now down to 4 in the shot clock. UC has to make their move. The wild shot won't go. Aseñas was called for the offensive foul. I saw Aseñas throwing an elbow there. He extended that elbow.
Yes, so tumama. I think the extension of the hands.
So here's our Madeo play on this beautiful fast break from San Pedro College. Beautiful basketball and able to find Marquez on the fast break layup. So 3:15 to go in this third period. Ito maganda yung pasahan dito pero Morales got trapped underneath as he turns it over. So we will have another courtside report from Trina Blanco.
We are witnessing a clash between two powerhouse programs, both coming in as the first runner-ups from their respective collegiate leagues. Vicofer Sardilia is not in this quarter, but he has been an absolute force for the Webmasters as he is coming off back-to-back player of the game honors in their last two outings. His leadership and scoring punch have been one of the stabilizing factor for the University of Cebu. Let's see if he can maintain this level of play and carry the Webmasters to a third straight victory. Back to you, Ray and Rocky.
Alright, thank you very much, Trina Blanco, as Eligoyo nails the jumper. It's now a 2-point game, so dikit ating labanan, Coach Rocky.
That's right. And a good spacing still for the SPC. Oh! Grabe yung hesitation na step doon.
Able to blue pass the defense as he was able to draw the foul. Itong si Carl Wood, their super sub in this tournament.
The sixth man of the San Pedro College Stallions doing a really good job.
As Carl Wood hits the first free throw. And of course, the 89th Araw ng Davao Invitational Basketball Tournament would like to thank the City Mayor's Office, the Royal Monday Hotel, 8 Telcom, Arcadia Active Lifestyle Center, Open Space, Cafe and Bar, Virginia Foods Incorporated, at ng Nestle Crunch. 45-41 for San Pedro College. So, a good quality game dito sa loob ng Davao City Recreation Center. Eligoyo, pabalik ang Nonol. Menyosa na on top, matching up against a much smaller Carl Wood. Menyosa for 3, way off. But locals there for the putback. Nako, mintis nga lang yung dunk attempt from Eligoyo. Marquez is all alone for the touchdown.
Good early offensive play, converting that missed dunk to a score for SPC.
Menyosa, that was denied almost, but that was a foul against Jaden Pairat. So here's our Madeo play on another fast break layup from Keith Marquez. Balik sa 6 ang abante ng San Pedro College. The largest they had was 7. And 2 free throws for the pride of Davao del Norte as he misses the first free throw. And of course, shout out sa akong one of my friends from Carmen, Davao del Norte, Christian Bahagi. So, daghang salamat sa tanaw sa atong live coverage sa ating 89th Araw ng Davao Invitational Basketball Tournament.
Yes. Happy viewing sa iyo dyan, Boss Christian Bahagi.
And here comes Keith Marquez, sends it over to Jaden Pairat. Keith Marquez, good ball rotation for SPC. Carl Wood, almost stripped, gets it right back, misses the jumper. And ball will stay here with SPC with a new possession, 14 on the shot clock.
So grabe yung hustle play ng mga SPCians, ano? Talagang they're diving for the ball. Any loose balls, they're gonna dive for it.
Here comes Nico Marinduque, now coming off the bench. Balik sa labas, that's Benedict Morales with 4 to shoot. The floater is no good. Pairat able to grab the offensive rebound. Nako, mababa nga lang yung pasa from Jaden Pairat.
Jaden Pairat is doing a good job so far. You know, getting that second chance opportunity.
Siya yung key hustle player ng SPC, itong si Jaden Pairat.
A leader also.
Oo, vocal leader on the court. So 48 seconds remaining for UC. Nonol from long range. In and out. But Menyosa, right place at the right time for the putback.
Good backs out there for Arnold Menyosa.
Oh, Carl Wood mishandled the basketball as he commits the dribbling violation. So a chance for UC to tie the game with a 3-point play. So itong UC, the Webmasters looking to stay toe-to-toe against the Davaoenyo squad, San Pedro College. A 6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's the quick spin move. The layup is missed. The putback is good.
And here we go again. Ito
That's
na naman.
Eligoyo with the putback. 3 seconds to go. Carl Wood. But that was deflected. And the buzzer sounds here inside the Davao City Recreation Center. So good fight back, Coach Rocky.
Solid performance so far for both teams. 47-46, end of the third quarter.
So a tight contest coming up dito sa ating fourth quarter as San Pedro College still ahead by 1 as we are about to head into this fourth quarter. Here are your third quarter highlights at sa inyo ng 89th Araw ng Davao Invitational Basketball Tournament. So a lot of interesting developments coming up here in this fourth quarter. So you're still watching the 89th Araw ng Davao Invitational Tournament, brought to you by Madiel Sports Davao. So we're about to start this fourth quarter as you're still watching the 89th Araw ng Davao Invitational Basketball Tournament. And I'm not going to shout out day, Coach Rocky. Shout out day sa one of our good friends, Eman Saga, one of the hardest working individuals I've met.
Hardest working daddy.
Oh,
Ayan,
yun.
si Eman. Shoutout sa Eman.
So we're now at the start of the fourth quarter. UC looks to take the lead. Almost fumbled the basketball. Here comes Neon Chavez. The push. Doesn't get the friendly roll. 4-on-2 fast break for John Rodulfa. Gets the layup. At balik sa tatlo ang abante ng San Pedro College. So for UC, we have Chavez, Squeezon. We also have Libatog, Sordilla, and Leonard. That's the 5 on the floor to start the fourth quarter.
That's right. And at the same time, they've been running the same offense itong UC.
And a foul called on SPC. That's against Nico Marinduque. Here comes Libatog off the catch. Misses the 3. And here comes John Rodulfa. Looks down court. He's gonna wait his troops on this half-court set. Lulav matching up against Luther Leonard. Now top of the key. Bibigay ng pick si Michael Pairat. Lulav, the kick out. Marquez for 3. And the three-point woes continue for Keith Marquez.
That is their bread and butter. The outside shooting ng SPC, but good defensive play para sa UC on that possession.
Grabe kasi yung mga closeouts on the defensive end for UC. Sordilla kontra kang Rodulfa, fadeaway jumper, in and out. And nice tap out there from Keith Marquez. Lulab on a crossover move. Extra pass to John Rodulfa. Almost deflected and looks like last touch by UC.
Munti ka na makawala yun, but good recovery on the help side. Active hands is the key here for their zone defense.
Oo. Now here comes Marquez. Still plenty of time to work with. Marinduque, quick turnaround. Can't send it home. And rebound mapunta kang Libatog. Their mythical 5-player nung nakaraang Sesafi season. Now here's Libatog showing some handles against Marinduque. Gives it up to Chavez. Leonard. Now here comes Rodilla to the left side. Quizon. Balikang Chavez with 4 to shoot. Looks to make his shot, but Lulab takes it away. Takes it right to the basket and scores. That's a quick swipe from Jibs Lulab. And a quick bucket for their exceptional wingman for Coach Jigger Saniel. And Pairat takes it away. But that's a smart play for Pairat. Has to give up to his teammate. Balik ka Pairat. Gets it to go and 1. So ito si Pairat able to get that reward from James Lulab.
He deserves that. He was the one who's doubling the trap. And he keeps on running. So napa-timeout itong UC Webmasters.
53-46 ang ating talaan for San Pedro College Stallions. So we're still in the early stages of the fourth quarter. But the San Pedro College Stallions is still in command as they're up by 7, 53-46.
So shoutout natin ang ating mga sponsors, the 8 Telecom or 8 Telecom, Arcadia Active Lifestyle, City Mayor's Office, the Royal Mandaya Hotel, Open Space Cafe Bar, Virginia, and Nestle Crunch.
Yan.
So nakakagutom tuloy. Sarap kumain ng ice cream, Ray.
Oo nga, no? Kahit gabi-gabi na, Coach Rocky.
So 54-46. Now we're gonna see. This is almost the crunch time. Parang Nestle Crunch lang, ha?
Oo.
Crunch time.
So are we gonna see some crunch time moments? We'll find out as we're about to approach the middle portion of the fourth period. Chavez trying to go to give and go play, deflected by Peter Adamo. And looks who's ahead, Keith Marquez on the touchdown. Double-digit lead for San Pedro College. (56-46). Now look at Luther Leonard on the right wing. Surveys the floor, bibigay kang Quizon with 8 to shoot. UC looking for a quick answer. Libatog thought about it, and this time he'll try. Rims out on the three-point attempt. And here comes Rodulfa, looks down court. At may banggaan sa pagitan ni Peter Adabo, and I think that's Sordilia as they were jostling for position.
So Pete Adabo taking advantage of that size. So 56-46, a 10-point deficit.
So babalik na po si Siron Ambuat, their undersized big guy ng SPC, as Pairat will return to the bench. A solid contribution for Michael Pairat. And here comes UC also having some substitutions. I think we might have a different 5 on the floor, Coach Rocky. We also have one of the fan favorites, Charles Ekal, now returning to the lineup. Alongside Nonol, Lapis, Salgarino, and Nalos. So that's the 5 on the floor on the defensive end for UC. Now here comes Lulab. The quick push shot. But Rodulfa able to come up with the loose ball. Marquez swings it over. Adabo, open jumper, way off. And that shot will not count as there's a foul before the shot.
So nakikita natin ang daming second chance points na nakuha ng San Pedro College Stallions here. Even from the start of the quarter, that's the forte. Yung pagsipag lang talaga. Ang dami nilang may bubungang puntos.
And Rodulfa nails the jumper. And a good screen set by Peter Adabo. 12 na po ang abante ng SPC Stallions. This is the largest lead of the game tonight. Salgarino swings it over to Nonol. Three-point shot from Nalos. Gets it to go.
Shoot with confidence. Yan yung sikreto dyan ng UC. Everyone is licensed to shoot when you are open.
Rodulfa looks down court, able to spot Marquez. Sets his feet. Misses the three-pointer. Salgarino with the rebound. So we're now at the halfway point of this fourth quarter. Itong UC playing catch-up in this crucial stage of this fourth quarter. Salgarino now matching up against Siron Ambuat. Down to 4 on the 24. Salgarino, quick spin move. Rims out. And Rodulfa tracks it down. Siron Ambuat, bullet pass. It was denied.
Good recovery by Salgarino right there.
Great help defense. Nalos on the push shot. Gets the roll. So a quick counter-attack para dito sa UC. A quick 5-0 run. 58-51. Rodulfa now. Kontra Nalos. One-handed shot is good. steady, reliable scorer. Itong si John Rodulfa for the Stallions.
Doesn't bother him at all kahit nasa harap na niya ang biggest man on the floor, itong si Ekal. Good sharpness for Rodulfa.
So down to 8 on the shot clock para kang Nalos. Now goes to work against Keith Marquez. And that's a turnover. So we will have another courtside report from Trina Blanco.
I spoke with the Stallions assistant coach Tristan, who acknowledged the history between these two teams. Although they faced this Webmaster score in a previous tournament, one that ended in an upset, the message today is all about elevation. Coach Tristan has challenged the boys to raise their intensity to a whole new level and told me that if it takes double, triple, or even quadruple effort to secure this win, they are ready to give it. They are prepared for a battle in the paint and are willing to sacrifice their bodies and embrace the physicality of the game just to come out on top. It's an all-in mentality for the Stallions in the second half. Back to you, Ray and Rocky.
All right, thank you very much, Trina Blanco. And so far, itong SPC Stallions having a good rhythm here in this fourth quarter. And John Rodulfa, well, unbothered by the big guys ng UC Webmasters. Having another solid offensive game, itong si John Rodulfa as he led the way as usual for the San Pedro College Stallions. So after a disappointing start to the tournament for John Rodulfa, so he might have back-to-back 20-point games for John Rodulfa tonight, Coach Rocky.
Yes, that's right, no? Talaga nag-average ito ng more than 20 points per game. Being the leader of the band, ibang klase pag wala, ibang laro yung SPC pag walang John Rodulfa.
Great patience there by Siron Abuat, able to save the possession, and 2 free throws coming up for the undersized big man.
Yun nga sabi nila that this guy is the Dennis Rodman of Davao City. The reason of that because of the heart and soul of this guy, talagang nakikipagbakbakan. Sa laki pa naman ng big man na ka-matchup niya ngayon.
Especially when you're matching up against the big guys ng UC, the runners-up of the SPCvs. Pero wala pa rin takot itong si Zyron ng Buat.
That's definitely is pagsipag lang talaga. Nakikita natin, no? Na pwede ka makipag-compete dyan.
As ang Buat goes 1 for 2.
Sipag at talino.
And that's what we saw last season on the SPCv League, itong si Zyron ng Buat. So 10-point lead once again for the Webmasters. Danny Boy Lapis, kontra ka Buat, and Rodulfa takes it away. Here comes a fast break for Rodulfa, goes behind the back. That was deflected. But there was no deflection according to referee Patrick Varona, as that was a turnover for Rodulfa. So babalik na po si Carl Wood, their 6th man for John Rodulfa. So SPC looking for that finishing kick against the Webmasters. Sagarino. Balik dito kang Ekal. Ni Boy Lapis. He'll launch for 3. And that goes over the top of the backboard. Okay, we're exactly 3 minutes to go dito sa ating fourth period. And Wood receiving some instructions from Coach Jigger Saniel from the sidelines. And there's a quick foul from UC. And penalty na po ang Webmasters. So 2 more free throws coming up for the big man, Peter Adabo.
So the remaining time is 2 minutes and 49 seconds. So
still plenty of time in the fourth quarter. If you're UC, they are a dangerous team. They can come back quickly. Itong Webmasters, like what they have experienced last season during the SPCv Season 25 tournament dyan po sa Cebu Coliseum. Second free throw is up. And gets the friendly bounce rather for Peter Adabo. 62-51. That's a quick steal and a quick bucket for Jim Slulab. Sneaky play for the wingman. 13-point lead for San Pedro College. Salgarino on the other side for UC. They're looking to end this long drought, this mini drought in this fourth quarter. Nono will jack it up, in and out.
I like the enthusiasm of ang buhat right there.
Siya nagbubuhat sa mga hustle plays kasi itong siren ng buhat. Marquez trapped at the corner. And a quick foul from UC. That means free throws coming up for Keith Marquez. And we're approaching 2 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. Tatawag ng timeout ang University of Cebu Webmasters as we're approaching the final 2 minutes of the fourth period.
Laing-laing istorya, laing-laing damgong karga-karga, apan ubadunggan tang kanta, mausara, nagahiusa. Baktas kang nagtu, baktas ko diri, bisa nasa magpatulong, titita biri, ugmasaw sa pusa, garbo sa gidak-anta, sa usa ka tempo, dungan sa pagmarcha.
So back to live action as 2 free throws coming up for Keith Marquez and nails the first. So lumawan na po sa 14 ang abante ng San Pedro College Stallions. The runners-up on the first season of the Davao Schools Athletic Foundation Basketball Tournament. As he goes 2 for 2. 15-point lead for San Pedro College. So an excellent fourth quarter, Coach Rocky, for Coach Jigger Saniel as we're under the final 2 minutes of this fourth period. Salgarino with the catch and the finish.
Good high-low play from the bigs. Ekal to Salgarino. So 1 minute and 44 seconds na lang po natitira.
13-point game. Marquez, quick catch and shoot. Blocked by Salgarino. You can see the long wingspan of the big guy. Now Lapis looks to make some things happen. Lead is still not yet safe if you're SPC. High-low action, but that was deflected. Great hands from Peter Adabo. And itong SPC, they're now looking for the finishing touches. Rodulfa. Now against Joseph Nalos. Adabo. Extra pass to Zaino Nabuhat. Balik ang Adabo. Nice give and go play as we're under a minute remaining dito sa ating fourth quarter.
So meron po tayong technical issues sa ating oras. So we're gonna announce it real time. 50 seconds on the game clock.
It's 68-53 na po for San Pedro College. Nonol for 3. That misses. Another rebound for Marquez. Nonol able to grab the loose ball. And foul on the floor against SPC with 37 seconds remaining.
So 53-68.
So at this point, Coach Rocky, I think it's cleanup time. It's cleanup time now for San Pedro College especially. So they're gonna have their second win.
So under 30 seconds na lang po.
Oo.
Looks like SPC is going to win this ball game.
So another excellent outing for John Rodulfa and the rest of the gang ng San Pedro College Stallions. An excellent fourth quarter this time for the Stallions. So itong Blue Shirts, they're playing keep away now at this point. As we're wind down the final 10 seconds. As the Stallions gives up a shot clock violation. So still an amazing fourth quarter for San Pedro College Stallions. As they're gonna end this game on a high note, heading into tomorrow's final game ng San Pedro College with 9 seconds to go in this fourth period. So itong UC looking for another shot. Quick jumper from Nonol, that is short. And that will do it. The San Pedro College Stallions wins their second game here at the 89th Araw ng Davao Invitational Basketball Tournament. So, additional thoughts, Coach Rocky?
Yeah, it's a must-win game once again for the SPC Stallions since they have 1-1 record. So now since they win, they are 2-1 record. On the other hand naman, 2-1 din itong UC. So they are going to see each other again tomorrow at 6 p.m.
Oo, yan po yung schedule bukas. And of course, our third place game will take place tomorrow at around 4 p.m. sa Davao City Recreation Center. So you've just seen some of our fourth quarter highlights sa sa inyo ng 89th Araw ng Davao Invitational Basketball Tournament. So much improved game for John Rodulfa once again and the rest of the boys ng San Pedro College. They're gonna head over to the final game tomorrow with a 2-1 record. So they tie their record with the UC Webmasters also with a 2-1 record on their standings here inside the Davao City Recreation Center. So far maganda naman yung yung kampanya for San Pedro College after a poor start against the JMC Kings.
I know that San Pedro College, they're small but terrible team. They just prove to everybody that height doesn't matter. It's all about the heart and soul and syempre the dedication towards a team that you want to play with.
So yan talaga yung emphasis being implemented by their head coach Jigger Saniel at San Pedro College with their win 68-53 over the University of Cebu Webmasters. So we still have one more game day tomorrow dito pa rin sa Davao City Recreation Center. So again, our first game, the third place game will take place at around 4 p.m. and then the championship game will take place at around 6 p.m. Dyan po sa Davao City Recreation Center. So we will have the post-game interview later on, and of course, the 89th Araw ng Davao Invitational Basketball Tournament would like to thank the City Mayor's Office, the Royal Mandaya Hotel, 8 Telcom, Arcadia Active Lifestyle Center, Open Space Cafe and Bar, Virginia Foods Incorporated at ng Nestle Crunch. So maraming salamat po sa ating mga sponsors and partners for this year's 89th Araw ng Davao Invitational Basketball Tournament, as this is part of the celebration of Araw ng Davao, Davaoenyo ko ni Lambo nagkahiusa. So yan yung tema for this year's Araw ng Davao celebration. So the celebration continues din sa Dakbayan sa Davao. So we will have the post-game interview from Tina Blanco alongside the best player of the game, Keith Marquez.
I am here with the player of the game, Keith Marquez, finishing with 18 points. Keith, what was the mindset of the team going into this game?
Una-una, thank you kay sa Ginoo na yatag na ni kadaugan sa mga enta. Among mindset lang guard lang and focus lang sa defense and ikaduha lang ang offense and mag-focus sa misa mong sarili bago na mo i-check ang kagabi.
And tomorrow, Keith, kay rematch na pud mo sa University of Cebu, unsa man ang approach sa inyong team this time?
Siguro mag-ready lang yung mentally and physically and kabalumi na intense ang dulagma kay championship game.
And lastly, Keith, any message or shout out to all your supporters watching right now?
Una, thank you sa among supporters sa SPC community and shoutout sa akong family and sa akong mama na nasa Japan and sa akong girlfriend na si Ritzel.
Thank you, Keith, and congratulations to the San Pedro College Stallions.
All right, thank you very much, Tina Blanco, and congratulations to Keith Marquez, the best player of the game tonight, leading the way for San Pedro College Stallions with a 68-53 win over the University of Cebu Webmasters. So that concludes game day number 3 of the 89th Araw ng Davao Invitational Basketball Tournament. So for the outstanding basketball crew, alongside our coach Rocky Mejos and our courtside reporter Trina Blanco, ako po si Ray Alonsagay. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow dito po sa 89th Araw ng Davao Invitational Basketball Tournament. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good evening, everyone. Ug Madayaw, Davao.